Namaste and welcome back to your mats. At the time of uploading this video, it is springtime and the world just feels optimistic and very uplifting. We will begin in a closed-legged child's pose with your arms back behind you, allowing stillness to come into the body. And if it's springtime for you, allowing this to feel like hibernation. Just complete and total rest at the start of your practice, the start of spring. There is no effort, the body is soft, the shoulders round. There's a deep connection to earth, grounding down through your shins, maybe your forehead, your arms. Feel your breath move through your back body. If you would like to set an intention for your practice or for this time in your life, you can do so now. And when you're ready, you can extend your arms out in front of you. Bring your chin into your chest and lift yourself up very, very slowly, only a centimeter at a time. Imagining you are like an early springtime flower emerging from snow-covered or frozen earth, ready to bloom, to exist, to awaken. Softening your shoulders down your back, find a sense of stillness in your body. Place your right hand to your belly, and your left hand to your heart, filling up deeply into the chest, the belly, breathing out, feeling your palms fall as you release every last drop of breath, honoring your breath, the power that it holds. Reawakening your body, your energy. Continue taking a few more, building on this mind, body, and breath connection. Take your last breath out, and we'll find a Lotus or Padma Mudra, bringing your thumbs and pinkies to touch and the bottoms of the wrists to touch, but the rest of the fingers and the palms are open, almost like a little cup. Holding this mudra to your heart. And now imagine setting your intention in your hands, in this bloom, even if that intention is just to be optimistic. Reawaken your energy. Breathe life into it. Slowly lift this mudra up overhead, offering it to the universe. Exhale, release. Open your arms out wide. And slowly inhale your hands back to heart. And we'll make our way into a seat with the legs extended in front. So swing off to the one side and step the sole of your right foot down to the mat, hugging your knee in close to the chest. Now twisting towards the left. Place your left hand behind you, and then bring the outside of your right arm to the inside of the knee. You're welcome to just stay here, or start to bend the right elbow, hook it around the ankle, or lifting off of the left hand, reach for your fingers behind the leg. Lifting up through the spine, take deep and slow breaths. If you have the bind, gently release it here. Open your right knee to the ground, sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Inhale your arms up to the sky. With a flat back, hinge forward, keeping your arms reaching in front. Continue reaching, finding length. Breathe. And on your next inhale, rise all the way up. Place your left hand behind you. Step your right foot back down to the mat. Finding a variation of wild thing, lift up onto the feet in the left hand. Hips go to the sky. When you are ready, you can gently release back down to the mat. And we'll switch sides here. Setting the left foot to the mat now. Give the knee a hug. Twist to the right. Place your right hand behind your hips. Bring your left arm inside of the knee. Maybe you turn your hand back to the left ankle, or you wrap your hands all the way around the back body, interlacing them here. Keep trying to lift up through the spine. And gently twisting back through center, release the bind. Open the left knee. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Flat back, hinge forward. Keeping the chest and the shoulders open. Good. Squeeze the belly. Your next inhale, you rise back up. Exhale, place your right hand behind you. Step the sole of the left foot to the mat. Lift up the hips, wild thing. Opening with the left arm to the sky. When you're ready, you can drop back down. Swing your legs off to one side and we'll come into a tabletop. Stacking the joints on top of one another. And you can begin to move through a few rounds of cat and cow. Lifting the gaze, lowering the belly on a breath in, and rounding the back body chin to chest with a breath out. Noticing where you're holding tension, what feels stiff. Can you send your breath there? Back to a neutral spine. Extend the left leg long and turn your right toes towards the right edge of your mat. Your right hand will be underneath the face as you sweep the left arm up to the sky and then overhead, getting a deep stretch into the side body. Again, letting this lengthening be like a reawakening in the body and in the mind. Circle the left hand back down to the mat. Lift off of the right knee and place it behind your right wrist for pigeon pose. Staying upright, come up onto your fingertips. Deep breath in, chest shines forward. Hinge forward, but stay active. Just your chest and forehead are reaching. Good. Inhale, rise up. And then we're going to come into three-legged dog. So carefully grounding the hands, tuck the back toes. Send your right toes to the sky. Breathe in. And breathe out. Step that foot in between the hands, this time into a low lunge. Untuck the back toes. Ground down to the left hand and sweep your right arm up to the sky, finding a grounded twist. Good. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off the mat, and lower it back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once more, breathe in and hold here. Now, using your balance, you're welcome to drop the hands down. Carefully see if you can rise up into a high twisted lunge. Left arm is in front of you and your right arm is back. Good. Inhale both arms to the sky, chest faces forward, lunge a little deeper into the knee. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward and sweep your arms back for a runner's lunge with airplane arms. Now you may need to shuffle your right foot a little closer to you, but we're going to hop onto the right leg, sending the left toes back into a warrior 3. You're welcome to express your arms, maybe just using it to help you with balance. We're going to carefully come into stork pose, so rising up to stand, bring your left knee in front of you. Place your right hand to the thigh and sweep your left arm back for a twist. Carefully finding tree pose, look forward. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right leg or tap the toes to the mat. Bring your hands back into that mudra, thumbs and pinkies touch. Offer your intention up to the sky, growing tall. And gently release the arms, open them out wide. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, close the knee and step the foot to the mat. Roll out the ankle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to the legs. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into a plank. Shift forward with a breath in. Breath out, bend the elbows backwards, lower to the mat or halfway. Inhale into your back bend of choice, baby cobra, cobra, or up dog. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lower the knees to the mat. We'll extend the right leg long this time and turn the left toes to the side, sweeping your right arm up to the sky. Opening the heart and then reaching your arm overhead, lengthening the side body. Focus on deep breaths. And then plant your right hand down. Lift the left knee off the mat. Bring the knee to the left wrist, turning the toes to the right. Send your right leg back behind you for pigeon. Stay lifted, breathing in. Hinge forward, breathe out. Staying engaged, almost like a little push-up. Then press back up. Tuck the back toes, 3-legged dog. Your left foot will go to the ceiling. Good. Then place that foot in between your hands, finding a low lunge. Settle into the hips, and we'll find our twist. Right hand is grounded. Sweep up with the left arm, maybe looking up. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off the mat. Exhale, release it back down. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, lower. Breathe in and hold. You're welcome to place both hands to the mat or carefully rise up, reaching your right hand in front of you and left hand back. Inhale to high lunge, looking forward. Exhale into runner's lunge. Reach your arms forward, tilt the chest in front of you, and sweep your arms back. Breathe. Finding warrior 3, if you need to, hop the left foot a little bit closer towards you. And then lift off of the right toes. Good. Find your balance. Bring your hands to your heart. And carefully rise up. Finding stork pose, bring your knee in front of you. Twist towards the right, left hand to the thigh. Growing roots through your left foot. Carefully transition into your tree. Opening the right knee, placing the foot anywhere along the leg. Bring your hands to your heart in that chalice mudra. Holding your intention and all of its power there. Again, offering that intention, reaching your arms overhead, opening your arms, and returning your hands to your heart. Close the knee, step the foot down. Inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes. Keeping the heels as lifted as you can, start to carefully bend into your knees. The more you lower your hips, the more you can lift the heels. Good. Arriving in a seat. Take a breath, extending your legs out in front of you. And cross the right knee on top of the left knee for half Gomukhasana, holding your hands around the right thigh or the knee. If you'd like to try bending the left knee as well, you can bring the heel towards the right hip. Stay here, breathing, just making sure that both hips are grounded. If not, release the left leg long again. Place your right hand down by your side and reach the left arm up and overhead. If it feels better to keep your hands around the legs, then listen to that. And gently come back through center, lean back on the hands and unbind the legs. Drop your toes from side to side if it feels good. Then make your way to the other side. This time the left knee will be on top of the right, and you can bring your right foot by the left hip if you're able to stay grounded. Stay where you are or find the side bend, reaching up with the right arm and your left hand is grounded. Looking up to the sky, revolving your chest. You can carefully come back up through center, undo the bind in the legs, finding a comfortable seat. Close down the eyes, palms can be up or down. Grounding energy with the palms down, receiving energy with the palms up. Come back to your intention, honoring it with a few more breaths, but ultimately releasing any attachment to it. Surrendering to what is, what was, and what will be. You can blink the eyes open. Bring your hands back into that mudra, Padma or Lotus. Inhaling and offering your intention up to the sky, palms reach up. And exhale, release. Bringing your hands to your heart, we'll close off our practice together. The light in me sees, acknowledges, and honors the light in you, and knows that they are the same. Namaste. I thank you so much for joining me for this video. Please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next class.